Hidden off the back roads in rural Tennessee sits this modest 950 square foot home built in 1965. Today it sits quietly on 4 forgotten acres where only the locals knew it existed. For decades, it was a home to a close-knit family of 4. They didn't live lavishly, he worked with his hands and she worked with her heart. But together, they filled this little house with love and laughter and memories. Their daughter was a lifelong doll collector. What started as a childhood hobby turned into a full-blown passion, one that filled display cases, dressers, and shelves with rare Barbie dolls and vintage porcelain figures. Some of these dolls are now worth thousands of dollars, but to her, they were priceless. Their son, on the other hand, was the outdoorsman of the family. He spent his days hunting in the woods behind the house with his father, and his nights strumming away on his guitar in the corner of his room. His blow dart gun and his compound bow still hang where he left them, untouched. But the heart of the home was the couple who built it. The wife battled a long illness, and knowing her time was short, wrote a final letter to her husband, one that was only meant to be opened after she was gone. He read that letter, and within months, he too passed away, some say of heartbreak. With both parents gone and the home beginning to decay, the children were unable to keep up with the property, and in 2022, they walked away, leaving nearly everything behind, from the dolls still smiling from their glass cases to the family's handwritten memories scattered throughout the house. Today we explore what's left of their lives, frozen in time and untouched for years, and slowly beginning to be reclaimed by nature. So join me today and let's see what's left.
What's up guys, it's BigBankz. We're back again for another episode. Today we are at a small rural house somewhere in the south, and this place is very, very cool. It was owned by a family of, I believe, 4 to 5, but I don't think they all lived here at once. There's only 2 bedrooms, but every single thing is left behind. They collected Barbie dolls, everything like that. There's a lot of collectibles in here. It was only abandoned just about 3 years ago, and there's a lot of crazy stuff that we're here to show you. So I'm gonna take you guys around this outside. It's really overgrown, and then we'll see what's left inside. So you guys know the story. It's a pretty sad and crazy one, but you know, now it's time to see what was left. So let's get it. So this is the outside. It's a very small little rural house. I want to say it's no bigger than maybe 1,200 square feet. It's probably even smaller than that. The thing is there's so much in it that this is going to be a pretty good video. Shout out to these guys for bringing me. This is just the backyard. The front yard is actually way too overgrown. I mean, I guess you could technically call this the front yard. It's, I don't know, it's not by the road. It's very overgrown, as you can tell. Look at all this I have to walk through. Just very green out here. The property actually goes kind of farther back that way too. We have like a building right here. Nothing really in these. If you come over here on this side, you can see more of the house right there. It's hard, there's not like a ton to see on the outside, but there is on the inside, so that's what we're really here to see, is that inside. See if I can get you a little view of the front. No, it's way too bad, and this hill is really steep. So we'll just have to make our way around the other side a little bit. And this is one reason why I bought this truck, guys, because this driveway is non-existent, but that 4-wheel drive comes in handy for sure. Check it out. There's a whole bathtub outside. This is that shed. There's nothing really in it though, so I'm not going to waste your time with it, but all of this goes up in the woods. This whole property is kind of large. Wow. I guess let's make our way inside. You guys are in for a serious treat with this one. I'm so excited to bring you guys and show you what's in this time capsule. It's completely like full of everything. I mean, like every single thing is left in here. Let's get inside. Let's see what's left in here. So now that we're inside, we're going to take a look at all of this stuff. As you can tell, it's already pretty crazy. First thing, there's these two creepy dolls here. One has its face turned away. All these family photos, look at that. Boy, two boys maybe. There's so many different people, it seems like. It looks like a prom picture. And you got this photo right here. Oh, look at that. These like vintage Barbie dolls. Happy Holiday Special Edition. These are probably like limited edition Barbie dolls. These could be worth a lot of money. I don't know much about Barbie dolls, but if anybody in the comments knows anything about these, you can let me know, because these all look pretty vintage. And there's more all over here. There's like a Barbie stocking. Dolls all right here. Even dolls in this. Does this open up? Is that Marilyn Monroe? I think that's Marilyn Monroe. That's crazy. So they're really, really into Barbies, it seemed like. Obviously, the decor is just everywhere. Patsy at Storyland. And this little doll that's inside it looks like it's like a book of some sort. There's more of these Barbie dolls. Still the Happy Holidays editions. Anybody know what these are about? What the heck? And all these little angel statues too.
After Death Note. This makes me really, really sad actually.
This seemed to be one of the living rooms. There's like a glass sliding door. It looks like maybe that was even added on. So we'll go check that out here in just a minute. But we have all this other stuff to see that's in this house. So if we just take a look around, we're going to see there's even more. Like Barbie stuff, collectible stuff. All in there. Those are all like Christmas ornaments. And there's more Barbies right there. I can't tell how old these are though. But those don't look anything new. Look at these baby photos. This room is kind of just creepy, honestly. With all these dolls. On this side of the room, Chick-fil-A. Looks like they catered. Chick-fil-A, all the boxes are empty though. I mean, anybody knows Chick-fil-A is the bomb. All this just random stuff. This is like a little table. It's like a little chair with it. And this was definitely abandoned somewhere around Christmas time, because there's lots and lots of Christmas decor, like just kind of scattered all throughout here. Whoa. Look at that. That's incredible. I bet those are worth a lot of money. If any of you guys know, but just by looking at it, please tell me, because that's beautiful. We're going to close it back up and leave it how it was though. All the walls in here are like the wooden walls from like the 70s. They're kind of warping now. And I believe this is like kind of an add-on too. It looks like the door used to be right here, because there's stairs outside that lead up to nothing. So I think what they did was they added on this room back here, which is full of different kind of dolls, collectibles, and everything like that. But we still have so much to see. This is like a cabinet full of stuff. Lots of china. All that good stuff you guys know. Look at this. Olympics. Coca-Cola bottle still has the Coke in it. See the dust on the top? That's crazy. What if they just had a knack for collecting all this? And that's just our first room. I don't really want to open this chest because there's all that stuff on top. I'd have to move it all off. So I'm not going to do that, but we could take a peek at what's in here. Yeah, it looks like it's just papers and stuff. Nothing too crazy. But the other side, yeah, same thing. Nothing too crazy. Oh, almost knocked that off. Go ahead and close it back up. You can tell it's that old green carpet. This red rocking chair and all that stuff. Even got a little workout bike back here. This place is so cool. Can't wait to see what's in the rest of it. It's kind of small though, kind of really small. The 2 bedrooms are right here. But I want to show you guys what's in this room, but I got to be really careful because there is snake skins and brown recluse spiders and all that. So let's take a peek. Whoa. Got to be really careful. Try not to touch much. But look at this. Inside of all these is these old vintage Barbies. Wow. And every single one of these is just full of collectible toys and Barbie dolls and all that stuff. Even like Ken dolls, babies. But look at that, right there, a little snake skin. Which means there could be a big old boy hiding in here somewhere. But isn't this wild? I want to be able to show you guys like all this stuff. Dream Horse Dancer. It's even a Michael Jackson. I gotta see that. It's completely covered in dust. Got MJ right there. I'll put it back where it was. There's not a lot I can do in here, guys, because it's just cluttered with stuff. I'm not about to move all this out with the snakeskin being there and brown recluse spiders being everywhere. Definitely don't want to get bit by one of those. That would definitely ruin my day, for sure. So let's kind of take one more good look at this. See all these Barbies and all these figurines and dolls and stuff, especially on that side. It's more bears and whatnot. How cool is that? Let's make our way out of here though. Is this... Okay. We're out.
Unfortunately, the walkthrough footage of this room was corrupted. Thankfully, I had a few clips of this room to show you, so here is what is left behind in the secondary living room.
So let's make our way back through here. Look at that shape of that door. It's very different for sure. There's more pictures of like the children. Just covered in like mold and dust now. This house is messing me up, guys. Got some beads here. This leads us into our first bedroom. So let's take a look. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Everything is left behind in here. And the first thing I'm seeing, there's a knife right there. This says, in case of emergency, break glass. And it's a little cigarette instead of a bottle. That's interesting. This bed is in such a weird position. This whole house is just weird. The way it is. Maybe they had a disability too, because this is like a place for going to the bathroom. Right there. Look at all this stuff here. So this letter right here says, "My dear husband, to open at my death." That's what that says. And this is the letter right here.
The letter says, "This is to you. We had a long life together, and even though we struggled through a lot of hardships, we still had a lot of laughs and fun. I love you. Take care of yourself."
Treasure Bay Casino. I got keys to like a car or maybe the house. Oh, this is their wedding. So cool. This is a beautiful, beautiful house. Holy bonds of matrimony. It's their marriage certificate. I'm gonna have to blur that out for you guys, but that is insane that's still here. Looks like she was maybe a nurse or something. Look at all this stuff though. It's literally so stuck. Can't get it open. It's full of stuff though. It'd be so cool to see what's left in there. I mean, look at even the little tiny things. There's like an old razor, little troll doll, all the clothes. A lot of these are in packages though. Check out this knife right here. Room's really small. Looks like there was a lot of stuff in this cabinet, but there's nothing there now. Removed everything. What is that? Maybe like a CPAP machine thing? Not 100% sure. Oh wow. Check it out. Little radio. I think I had the same one. And this blue glass. So pretty. And look at that lamp. And again with the same like walls going around. Whoa, I didn't even see this. Look at this, guys. There is a gun up here. It looks like it's just a little Daisy BB gun though. So don't worry, nothing crazy. But there is a gun here. But there was probably 2 guns, actual guns, propped up right there. Typically people take those with them. Sometimes we have found them though. This room is just, I don't know, it's hard to see everything that's in here. What do you guys think of this? There's even photos of, looks like just the little girl and her family over there in the corner. And then over here, you've got the senior class. It's kind of overwhelming even though it's small. Maybe the nightstand drawer will open. A little bit. So we've been in this house for a little bit now. And like I said before, it is a little bit overwhelming just because it's got a lot of stuff in it. And the stuff in it is quite interesting, for one. And 2, it's kind of just surreal after we found that note, you know. I almost just want to be quiet walking through this place. It's sad in a way. They passed away and family left, or maybe they weren't welcome here anymore. Who knows? It's hard to tell what happened here after they died. Clearly they had a lot of people that were part of their family, but like I said in other videos before, sometimes when things like this happen, they just they lose it. So, and I believe this house also could have been taken back by the bank and then just left here because it's kind of in the middle of nowhere, and typically it's not your typical area where people are thriving to buy a house. So it just kind of sits here, and we see that actually a lot. So I'm going to take you guys to the rest of the house now, and we're going to go into the next bedroom. Actually, I'm going to save the next bedroom because there is some crazy stuff in there. There's a blow dart gun, there's a compound bow, and there's just a lot of cool stuff. So I'm saving that one for last, so you guys got to stick around to see that. We're going to go into the kitchen now and check that out. And you know, we got to do a fridge pull. This one's probably going to be terrible, so I'm not too excited for that, but I know some of you guys love the fridge pulls, and that's just what we do. So let's go check it out. We're going to go through this like almost coffin-shaped doorway here. There's like a little telephone hanging up. Come through here, we got some bells. My head's been kind of hitting them walking through here. you guys can see. This looks like the man that once called this place home. Look at that stash. That guy looks like a cool guy. Looks like a dude you could just have a beer with. It smells really bad back here. It smells like actual poop. Probably because there's animal poop right in there in the shower. We're gonna go right into the kitchen here and we're gonna see what's left. Pretty dark, but we're used to it. The kitchen's not as like cluttered, I'd say. Got the stove, oven, my hot point. All the knickknacks hanging up on the wall here. All of this left behind. Dishes are clean. But you want to see something? Look at that little spider. Look at that brown recluse. That's a big no-no for me. My mom got bit by a brown recluse one time. Left a big hole in her leg. Definitely don't want that to happen to myself. But this is just insane. Look at this. Spices. All right there. All your jars for like sugar and stuff. I bet you everything is left in here. Yep, look at that. What do you know? What do you know? There's marshmallows up in there. Sugar. Very kind of small kitchen. You got the Christmas decor. And now we have the fridge pool. Let's check it out. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's open the crock pot.
Oh, that's foul.
Wait, open it again. Open it again. Oh my god.
That is foul.
Alright, that was disgusting. That was actually really disgusting. We're gonna get out of here. It stinks in here now. Let's go across. Let's check out this bathroom here. Got the, looks like it was white and black tile at some point in time, but it's yellowing out now. This is where that bad poop smell is coming from, definitely. Oh, it reeks. It's so bad. I can't stay in here very long. That stinks really, really bad. I cannot. Time to enter into the final room of the house. Let's go check it out. Let's see what's left. The floor looks like it is bowed so bad. But we've got camo, we've got tubs of stuff, and we got a whole bed right here. I gotta be really careful with this floor, but we're gonna do it for you guys. So look at that. It's crazy to think that a house in this condition has only been abandoned for 3 years. Makes you think, like, were they living in it while it was falling apart like this? The one thing I wanted to show you guys over here in this corner, look at this. We have a compound bow. No telling what weight that's at. And then look at this thing. This is a blow dart gun. That's so sick. That's insane. I've never found one of these before. So that's a first, and that's super awesome. So we're gonna set that back there, but what a cool find. Oh, I used to have one of these. It like sings to you and everything. I doubt it works. No, it don't work. But it'll dance and sing and stuff like that. I think this was the boys' room. I want to say it just gives off more of a boys' room vibe. That bed is just disgusting. It's so bad. But look at all the stuff. The floor is actually not caving in when I'm walking on it, so that's good. Got a whole knife set with a saw. Some depends. All this stuff on the shelf here and all this stuff in the drawers. Some Swisher boxes, some cigar boxes, things like that. All the clothes. Oh, I don't like this room too much. I feel like it's gonna just cave in at any time. Whoa, look at that knife. That is so sick. I don't know really what else to show you guys. That's pretty much the house. It's really small. I don't know if I'll add something else into this, but I might. Thank you guys for tuning in to this episode. This was a really cool one. Really cluttered, but lots of amazing things left inside. I'm so happy that I got to show you guys this one. Let me know your thoughts down below. This is a strange house. The story behind it, I don't know, it's sad. Sad this house has come to this in just a matter of 3 years. And I don't know. Guys, wait. I can't end it yet. What is that? Just real quick. What is this? Oh, it's like Annie Ann little collection. That's so sick. That's what's like based on Annabelle doll. But anyways, we are going to get out of this place and head on to the next spot, which will be probably tomorrow. We're gonna be all around the Carolinas, and this was just our first stop. And I'm just astonished by what's left behind here. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit that subscribe button. Comment down below your favorite part of this place. Thank you guys again. Shout out to my friends. Go check them out down in the description. And until next time, BigBankz out.